I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else than your machine. Wasn't always just a single shade, a palette full of gray in reverie. And I can burn it brighter than the sun. I have a golden gun inside of me. Don't box me in, don't, or I'll leave. I'd I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else. And if I fall behind, ignoring all the signs, and if I lose the fight, I still rage against the night. I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else than your machine.
Hello and welcome CSC to match day number 12, where we're going to be watching a contender match, specifically H4K Salty Scripters versus T's Sandbaggers, and match should already be starting, so we're going to go and jump in pretty quickly. I will be alone on the desk tonight as well as observing, so, you know, not ideal circumstances, but show must go on. We needed a stream, and I'm going to be delivering that stream. So I hope you guys can bear with me through my sick voice, through my solo cast. Might not be the best, but we're going to make the best out of it. So pistol round starting, and we've got two, I want to say good teams. I know Sandbaggers have not the best record, and they are playing against a pretty stacked Salty Scripters here, more or less. I'm expecting some big things out of Robbie List, who's the current runner for MVP and Contender. So, big name player here, as Jacely is actually going to be the one to open up with a kill on Craze. And Salty Scripters are going to be quick to flood out onto the A site now. Player low in Temple falls down quickly, and now it's just two left, Stoatsy and Swag. And Swag immediately goes down as well. Lots of fights coming in. No util needed. Bomb's already down. And Stoatsy still in it. At least takes out one. Willie in. He's going to need to find four more. And he's juggling around with guns. And does end up falling. So Salty Scripters pick up that first round. Hi, Mama. Anyways, so moving on to our anti-eco round here. Sandbaggers are going to be starting off on the CT side. So, oh, hi. I was curious if you were going to join me. Not going to leave me all alone here on the desk. I have a friend. Yeah. Yes, that is what it looks like. Oh, actually, I don't think the stream can hear you. Let me fix that. Maybe we need a quick little refresh, but are you there? Give me a 1, 2, 3.
Hello?
And
1, 2, 3.
All right, as we jump into an important round, gun round, 5-man up ramp. They're gonna be quick with their guns. And Willie in is first to fall, but there's two quick trades. Robbie List taking out Stoatsy, Dylan taking out, I believe it was Swag. And so Sight Bomb's gonna go down very quick. Robbie List as well, pivoting over to Lane, takes out another one. Doubled up in Cave, but no trade. Craze gets one. And so now it's a 2v3. But they haven't really captured any of the space back. Oh, a little util caught out.
So I have a question for you when this is over, but it does look like it's going to be 1v2.
I was going to say, they're keeping it close. There's one on bomb, but yeah. I mean, without any real space or any way to play off of each other there, they are just going to go down in that 2v2, and Salty Scripters are going to secure the first gun round.
Why is there no crosshair? Spectator player?
Is there none?
Where's the crosshair? No. Oh, now there is. There was no crosshair during all that. It was like a third-person view of the characters, but like inside of them. But yeah, right now the Salty Scripters are kind of running away with this one. I believe they are 7-4, 7-5 on the season.
Yeah, not a flawless record, but definitely a stronger record than what the Sandbaggers currently have. I think they're looking like maybe 3-8. So definitely need a win here. I actually don't know if a win here would even get them playoffs. You want to look at the standings maybe?
I can, but I want to see. They don't see the bomb. That's huge. They're gonna go for the flank, but I don't think they're gonna get much done, as it's gonna be Hamp to catch
I was gonna
Craze.
say Hampy, but Hamp maybe.
Hampy. I'll go Hampy. I think Hampy is good there. I mean, that is a cute picture of a dog doing a decent job trading, and it's almost like if they would have found the bomb on the Sandbagger side of things, they could have set up a trap. But now they're on the back foot once again, a position that it looks like they're used to being on this map.
Yeah, and they did manage to take out Robulus, which is going to be a name that I'm going to be repeating a lot tonight, as once again, a player that I'm going to be watching for a big performance here. And if, you know, Sandbaggers want any chance at being able to steal this map away from Salty Scripters, I think the key is going to be shutting down Robulus, making him not have one of these high impact games that he seems to so consistently have throughout the season so far.
Oh, a little bit of team damage as Jace Lee, I could not find the name, as Willie actually finds one himself, but Fex with the Deagle finds one. This is very possible. It's just Willie on site, 15 HP.
He's got it. Fex picks up an AK. I think they have an idea of where the last player could be at. A nade, not going to really do any damage, but there's still two. Nine-tailed Fox is running in. I'm not sure if I'm expecting. Okay, he does get the kill, and that's a crazy round. That's a big round for Sandbaggers to steal.
That is a huge round. That is all off of the Fex play, to be completely honest with you. Fex with the Deagle rips apart the Salty Scripters, and for a team that is 3-8, I mean, you love to see individual play like that. There's still obviously seasons and seasons to come, but you know, it's still important to put your best foot forward and try to go out there. The playoff line looks like it's at 4-7 right now, so you need some help. You need a couple teams to lose, but a win here is definitely necessary if you want any hopes of playoffs.
Yeah, and that's definitely something that I like hearing, because you know, if this was a just sure elimination game, regardless whether win or lose, it makes it a lot less, you know, maybe competitive on their side. Just kind of playing for fun.
Willie. See, Willie is someone that he doesn't need to see to hit the shot. He is a Tindy Opper, should be elite. I'll say it. He is a demon, and yeah, he's going to be a big part of this HK offense.
So probably going to be seeing more of Willie on the sticks. Craze, though, is going to swing in a mid, and he does connect on Dylan, but gets quickly traded out by Jace Lee. And now the T's are going to... I mean, they have a lot of space here at the map. I see one player already far up in cave. Potentially going to look for a fight here, as Swag is in the corner. He does make his position known. And now there's just... Oh, Robulus takes him out. Wow. Takes both out, actually. Wow.
Yeah, you said that you're going to be saying Robulus a lot. I can see why, as Hamfi finds the back of Vex, delivers the back shots in flawlessly, as Dylan's the only person to go down on the side of HK. And if you're the Sandbaggers, there's really not a lot that you can do here. I want to see a little bit of aggression, maybe towards cave, maybe towards B ramp, but do something as a team. You know, Willie boosted up with the op last round. If you can catch him with his pants down, you will like the view, and you will also potentially find a free op.
Yeah, absolutely. As they're going to be investing everything into this round. Full buy from Sandbaggers, and another quick start towards Jag. Swag is going to get it first contact really quickly, and he does take out Robulus. A big pick, as I've mentioned before. And so he's just going to fall back with that pick. A very smart play, I think. And now we have to see how they play out this man advantage.
And oh, my pop filter fell off. There we go. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I mean, it looks like the Salty Scripters are at a standstill now. They don't know where they want to go. They still are basically defaulting with a player down. So Sandbaggers, they don't have to give any 1v1s here. They can kind of turtle up, group up on the sites.
Yeah, it's really kind of what I'm hoping to see with this man advantage. Looks like Salty Scripters, you know, not being given the pick that they're probably so used to, you know, running into. However,
the timing.
He's going to find a crazy timing. Nine-tailed with a scout. Doesn't connect, but does get the information on Willie in. Doesn't want to re-peek into that op just yet. But now they've got the whole team behind CT here.
Did he connect? Willie's at 29 HP. That may have connected. And Swag, yeah, so huge with the scout. But oh my goodness, 2 from Jace Lee.
Oh, and he's going to fly out tempo. Takes on another. Bomb gets planted. Now it's all up to Jace Lee. It's already gotten 2. Oh, but just gets spammed to the smoke. And Sandbaggers are going to secure a second.
And I know we got some people in the chat. I don't know if who are we rooting for in this chat. If people are alive in here, maybe CSC's view botting for all I know. But is there any players that you guys are rooting for? Because like I said, I'm a personal favorite Willie in type of guy. We have Kono cheering for Robulus. Sandbaggers needs some support.
I think maybe I'll have to hop over to the Sandbagger side of things. I'm gonna have to call out Robulus for these big plays that he's gonna be making, but you know, I think secretly I'm gonna be cheering for Sandbaggers.
There we go. Hey, Sly Buffalo is on your side of the Sandbaggers, and they're gonna need all the help that they can get because, like we said, they are gonna be punching up this matchup. They did eliminate the op off Willie in, as the economy is just not there for an op to be here on this T side.
Yeah, still enough damage return though. That Vex is forced onto this MP9. Still not a horrible weapon. All things considered, I kind of thought he was a cave player at first, and then I realized he's sitting top mid with an MP9. And I was like, maybe I spoke too soon, but Util burned out as well on CT side.
I'm not sure if there's an issue because it says Piffy Money. Piffy Money says Swag's going to drop 30. He has 3 right now, so I don't know if you need your eyes checked or what's going on. He's sitting at 3 and 5. You're telling me to big trust. That would be a lot of trust.
But yeah, 5v5.
Stupid filter.
Over a minute into the round. Salty Scripters do have some smokes. They could just exec here, and it looks like they are going to. It's probably going to be a really good call from them if they can just group up and do a really clean B split.
I
didn't even realize. Crazy's through elbow. He only gets 1, though. Now, there's still 2 more players on B. We swing out a little early, and Swag is actually able to take out Robulus as Lillian charges through the smoke and just gets taken down. Stotsy gets 2, and now just 1 player left. And Swag is going to take him down with a 5-7. And Sandbaggers are looking good right now on this defense.
And, you know, it was Swag to take down Robulus, Kono's personal favorite, even though he is a Sandbaggers fan this game. And I do want to just kind of look at the standings again. Because, yeah, it does look like it's 18th at the moment for the Sandbaggers. But, I mean, it's a tie. 3-way tie. All the way up to 15th. So the round differential could be very important.
Yeah, and it looks like a fast play out A is going to be coming. They have had the op posted here multiple rounds. Ninetail does connect onto 1. Quick rotate from Craze. He's going to start spraying. He takes down 2. Swaps the pistol, but Willie in is able to take him out with the Glock.
Come on, Willie. 7 HP, 10 HP. Now it's just Willie with 7 HP. Stotzi through the smoke, able to find him. And yeah, so now we have a tied game here, and I don't know, I might be repeating Kono, this may have been something that he brought up, but the magazine change that hit the Counter-Strike servers.
I haven't even talked about that yet. Yeah. What are your thoughts?
I think A1S needs more ammo. I just casted a game on Nuke, and it was very interesting to see the lack of smoke spam going through the smoke. Ancient, we're not going to see something like that. Ancient's a map that's not too impacted through smoke spam. Well, maybe a couple CT plays.
I think maybe Swag here might be a little impacted depending on how much he likes to spam from cave. I know that's a spot that, you know, certain players, probably myself included, love shooting through those walls and shooting back at any of those players that are trying to cross up the shelf, but crazed.
Yeah, he's been finding that flank often. Willie doing a good job of staying strong there, and now it's going to be Salty Scripters playing with an advantage. I would love to see them get in the donut, get in the red room. You just double up here. You do not want to give a 1v1 and give this back to Sandbaggers, who are on a little bit of a run.
And Ninetailed's in a good position to hold the smoke, but yeah, he's moving around, and I think that he snuck right past him. He's going to be making a lot of noise as well. These rotates could get caught off. Swag has his knife out, so he's not going to be aware. Oh, Hampy gets one, but is he going to be able to get traded out? As it looks like they're going to start speeding up towards A now. This boost could be everything, but he gets hard cleared. Willie and takes out Vex. Oh, and the rotates are just falling left and right. Now it's just all down to Nine-Tailed Fox in his position. So known. Hampy takes him out, and Salty Scripters with a flawless round take the lead.
Yeah, and that was because Craze got a little greedy. I'm going to call him out. I'm going to point my finger at him. Stop getting greedy. You do keep finding these elbow flanks, but eventually you're going to see what just happened there. Salty Scripters just waiting for him to come out and pops his head. And I was surprised to see that they were actually very content on taking their time, as you have alt-tabbed away from my live feed, sir. How dare you?
I had to pull up the score line again, or yeah, the 7-4. You know, you can't go 7-4 without, you know, being able to adjust the teams, and so yeah, that adjustment for watch for the A push did definitely help secure them that last round as a little bit of a faster pace. Well, maybe not. I think they definitely take Jag semi-consistently. No players falling just yet, but Hampy, a repeat of last, and he just takes out Crazed.
Yeah, this is just Craze getting abused early on in these rounds. 1:20 left. This can go really anywhere, but it looks like, actually, you gotta get the bomb over to B if you guys want to commit to B.
Yeah, Swag's gonna have to come up big here if he wants any chance at defending this. Already down in a 4v3. He does even it up. Takes out Jace Lee. As Yuto's gonna start coming out, but Salty Scripter looks a little more hesitant now to come up onto the site. They do finally make it up the ramp. Robbie gets traded out, and Swag finally falls to Dylan as Op gets posted, and Bomb should be going down very soon.
Yeah, he might have to save this. Nine-Tailed Fox has the Op in hand, is retreating back, and it's going to be Fex here with the MP9, who's going to try to upgrade to an AK, get spotted out, and I don't think he's going to go for it either. So it's going to be 6-4 scoreline, and I want to call out one more person. I was told that the Salty Scripters were a top team in Tendy right now. And I mean, I guess that's true, as they are above the playoff line, but I was definitely lied to looking at these standings.
Yeah, and I mean, out of 22 teams in Contender, like it's going to be a competitive tier. That's a lot of teams that you have to, you know, compete against and play against, and you know, especially not all the teams are going to be making the rounds. So yeah, I think playoff time is going to be really interesting for Contender, seeing some of these teams that, you know, maybe never played against each other, you know, finally get to hash it out.
Now, am I dumb? Because no, maybe okay. I was just trying to look at the playoff line because I thought it was everybody made playoffs except Tendy and Recruit, but maybe I'm just completely wrong. It looks like I am completely wrong. Maybe it's just everyone gets drafted. Sometimes my CSC knowledge goes a little stupid.
Everyone gets drafted, and then the majority of teams make playoffs. Something that, like, you know, probably helps complement the kind of shorter seasons that CSC has. And I'm probably going to stop myself here as Dylan is kind of quickly walking up this ramp. He is solo, could get picked off, and that'd be a big pick for Sandbaggers, as they would be able to retrieve that AK, whether they know it or not. But he is backed off now. Kind of quiet as Romulus is poking around Donut.
This could get dangerous. They need to be aware that someone could be A main. You do not want to get caught with a bomb in A main, and that's what's about to happen. This round's going to get turned on its head. Or no, Willie's actually waiting. I believe that is Willie outside there, and now they're going to pivot over. It's the right call.
He should have been heard.
The pivot is heard, so anything is still possible this round, as it's a 4v4.
I was gonna say, Salty Scripters, I'm not the biggest fan of like a big spread out like they did against an eco round such as this one, but they have been diligent in checking all their corners now. Shadow's going to be given away for player in red room. Nine-Tailed Fox doesn't want to peek out just yet. And now this AK is going to get activated and take out both players defending the B bomb site. Nine-Tailed Fox alone in a 1v3. They give him the
Willie's gonna peek
pick,
you.
but he's being held. It doesn't even matter. Willie in with a quick swing does take out Nine-Tailed Fox, and Salty Scripters secure themselves the half advantage.
They do. And you know what we're doing for this stream, this broadcast, and it's gonna be so cool.
What?
we're gonna go around every game until all the matches are done.
Oh, a little.
I don't know if that's true.
A little CSC like red. What is it called? Red zone type action.
Yeah, a little NFL red zone CSC action. I mean, I'd be down though to hit another map after this one because Salty Scripters are running away with it at the moment. Sandbaggers did a good job to tie things up at 4, but 3 in a row have went to Salty Scripters, and with the kill on the Crazed, is just gonna help.
Swag as well. It's walked down lane and gets taken out by Dylan. Now Stozy though has found a crazy timing and walking out on the shelf, takes out one. Does a little gun swap, but finds the second onto Dylan, and they still have this boost position. Is William going to clear it this time? I don't think he was here last time, and he has an op. He's not going to clear it.
He doesn't clear it. What? He's got to work on that. I'll let him know that if he does that again.
They still have one more at A main. Robbie specifically. He is going to back out though, as they hold on the donut for now. They did know that a player was in mid. Where could he have gone at this point? They want to group up. They have 50 seconds on the clock still. Got 2 of your best players in Robulus and J-Slee. How are they going to put this together?
They're going to go through this red room smoke, which they might actually find a timing, but it's going to be Fex who is kind of holding the angle a little bit loose. Now he's ready for him.
Really
he
good
finds
angle.
one. Knows Robulus is there as well.
Now
30 seconds left.
Now it's just down to a hero play. A 1v3. Does have control of the bomb. He's going to very quickly scale through cave. If he can catch this 1v1 and get the bomb down, there's a very real world where he takes this round. Instead, he's going to smoke off long and try to stick it.
Oh,
and
jump scare.
Yeah, Stotzi's ready. Swings, takes him out, and gives Sandbaggers a 5th, a fighting chance on this map of Ancient.
7-5 compared to 8-4 is such a different feeling. I mean, 8-4, you kind of are calling it wraps, especially because that was your CT side, but it's 7-5. You get your pistol round and your conversion, you're all tied up with rifles. So very nice job on that final round for the Sandbaggers, staying into this one, and whatever they bring into the pistol round is going to be super important because now they are the ones that need to put their foot forward and attack.
Absolutely. And also to kind of go back really quickly on that red zone, the one issue is that this game did kind of start a little late. Their map ban didn't start as quickly as, you know, some of the other teams. So especially if this was to go into a very close game or even, you know, God forbid an overtime, I'd love to see one of those. We might not have too many other games to watch, but of course I'd very much enjoy, you know, visiting some of those results, especially for one game in particular. I think there's an elite game that was going to determine playoff status, but I'm going to stop there because we got a fast A hit, and Salty Scripters are choosing to sit behind the smoke. The clean exec as a spam. Spam does connect. Willian takes out Fex through the smoke. Mom is down now.
Careful spamming though. Oh, you can see the tip of the head, and Craze is going to get spotted coming through the smoke from none other than Robulus.
Do we like this decision to walk out? Now we're down to a 3v5. Make that I was going to say a 2v5. Now a 2v5. Swag goes down. Stochi goes down. Ninetailed Fox goes down. And Sandbaggers getting bombed down, but at what cost? Lose all their players in a flawless round to the Salty Scripters.
And I'm gonna go ahead and critique the Salty Scripters here. I do like giving A up. I mean, obviously the retake was perfect, but if you're gonna do that, have a kit, because you were 3 seconds away from doing a perfect retake and still losing the round. So it's very important that someone still has a kit whenever you're doing something like that.
You know, I'm a big hater of the kit on pistol.
Well, you know what? It's okay to be wrong. You are limited so much if you do not have a kit. I understand. You know, someone just has to do it.
Well, I think we gotta have this debate one day, but maybe not today. As another quick round, from the looks of it, they have forced up Sandbaggers, and they're gonna be quick through cave. They find an open path until they meet J-Slee with an XM. Takes down 2. Hempy quickly behind them as well, taking down 2 more. And now it's all left up to Swag. Swag does take down J-Slee, but his position's going to be known. Bomb is down, and he is quickly getting surrounded. Shots in the bag by Dylan, and Salty Scripters, 9-5.
Hey, Bob's VCS is calling you out. Is it because you've been ninja diffused one too many times? Is that why you don't like the kit? Because I love the ninja diffuse on pistol. That is a
Look,
very fun.
I'm a very
wacky,
like theory oriented type of guy, and I'm just saying pistol round. There's not that much util in play, right? And so
chat boohin.
And so hypothetically speaking, right, a retake, if done properly and well, you shouldn't need a kit because there shouldn't be that much stall happening to begin with because they only have so many smokes and mollies. It's a pistol round.
Yeah, you're getting booed for that take.
Boo. Not everyone agrees with me, and that's fine. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
It's a very objective thing that kit means you defuse bomb in 5 seconds, and 5 seconds is very crucial in this game as sandbaggers may want to take an extra 5 seconds to think about what they could run into. They just have pistols in hand, so obviously they are not expecting much. Oh.
Potentially looking at giving over a 10th here unless a miracle happens. Really, Salty Scripters are just kind of hoping to carry over as many of these rifles as they can as they've invested in the 3 FAMASs. Jacely. Clean little 2K spray down as Craze finds 2 of his own. Craze finding a 3rd actually, taking out Hamfy. And that opens the B bomb site. They're going to be able to retrieve bomb, get that down. And
2 M4s as well.
A 2v2. No armor.
This is crazy.
And now, one player's positioning, for sure known, doesn't know where any of them are at. They've got a good crossfire. Willian still managed to take down Craze. Nine-tailed Fox is last alive, and his bullets connect. Willian swings just a little too far, and Sandbaggers steal that round.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a really good recovery in cave by the side of the Sandbaggers. Really well played by them. Nine-tailed Fox, who's really been the one that has gotten the Sandbaggers this far, has kept it within 3. He is super solid on the up, and he was granted an M4 at 100 HP. I knew whenever that happened, Salty Scripters had a little bit of work to do.
Yeah, Crazed really surprising me there as well. Someone who's like, I guess, could be described as not afraid to take a fight. I mean, it just unfortunately, maybe getting caught out a little too many times on the CT side, but kind of making up for it there with a big 3K in a round that should never have been theirs, giving them a very big opening into that.
Said a miracle would need to happen, and Hamfy's making sure that they know that they just got lucky as Jacely walks up into the cave as well.
And 2 players fall just like that. Now we're looking at a 3v5. Sandbaggers. They find some room, and then Salty Scripters, they make sure that that never happens again. They adapt so well against this team.
That's what good teams do. Good teams make the changes on the fly. You can trick them once, but you can never trick them twice, as now it's going to be the 3 players that are remaining on the side of Sandbaggers to try to keep Salty Scripters from going up into double digits.
Yeah, and losing Nine-tailed Fox and Swag is going to hurt a lot. I'm looking, maybe at Fex a little bit, who hasn't probably had the impact that they're hoping to so far. This would be a really big round to show out if you were to have one. The flash is going to come in. He's going to dodge it. He's going to swing into a Willian who's got a util out. And so he's going to start speeding up. He's got to see behind him. Fex finds another. This is it. This is your round, Fex. Util's going to go down. They have bomb. 3v3.
You got to smoke something. Do you have a smoke at all? No, you don't.
Crazy is going to walk right into Jacely, who's holding just for him. Fex finds a dink, though, through the wall. Hampy taken down to just 24 HP. Donut is re-cleared. Fex also connects. 2v1. Robbyless, the MVP so far, takes down 1, but is quickly traded out. And Sandbaggers find a 7th in a 3v5, keeping themselves alive in this game.
That, again, another recovery from Sandbaggers as Kono disrespects everybody else on Salty Scripters, calling Robbyless the MVP when it's clearly Jace Lee who's sitting at a 17-10. But
Robbyless not really delivering that MVP performance this game. I mean, Sandbaggers doing what I told them that they needed to do. Shut him down, right? I mean, they still have other shooters, especially in Jace Lee and Hamfy, but I mean, there's got to be some credit given to them.
Now, there is a lot of credit right now for the Sandbaggers, as now it is going to be the Salty Scripters who have pistols Do not throw this one away. You managed to pull out an eco round that you shouldn't have. You cannot lose this as Swag finds one. He's looking for that 30 bomb still. He has a long way to go as he's not even a third of the way there.
Yeah, and Sandbaggers really needing to secure this round. It's a free round. They're on pistols. You now have the 5v3. Don't throw this away.
Careful, if you go into red, you're going to meet a pistol to the head. You know it's true because it rhymes, but they're going to go into A. What a beautiful day to find an empty bomb site.
Yeah, Willian trying to walk out. I mean, you know, not really many options left, so does end up falling to Crazed, who's sitting back, covering any flanks.
Just looking for an AK to be gifted as Robulus and Jace Lee taking the fights. Fex finds Robulus, Swag finds Jace Lee. It's 98 scoreline, and the economy finally reset for the Salty Scripters where they're going to have rifles, but is the utility going to be good to match it as well?
Yeah, definitely not the best buy for Salty Scripters, but enough that they can definitely make this competitive. Sandbaggers are not out of the water yet. They've had some miracle rounds, some much needed miracle rounds swinging in their favor. But they're still down. Winning this gun round only ties them up.
How does Willie get an op here? I looked at the money. I'm not sure. Does he have armor?
I don't think so. Yeah, just
He's
underneath that
glass
100.
cannoning.
He is in fact glass cannoning as Salty Scripters are already down mid. Quick fight goes in Jag, but Jace Lee takes out Ninetail Fox. Dylan also finding Vex through the smoke. And now I'm sensing some deja vu. A 3v5. As
the opening fights are just so rough for the Sandbaggers. The Salty Scripters will always find the advantage, but Sandbaggers seem to always be bouncing right back. 3v4 now, but the mid control still there for Salty Scripters.
Yeah, I mean the one very pivotal thing here, I think, is that they had that Jag control. Swag finds that timing, takes out one of the cave players, and they still have two players here. They haven't given that up just yet. It's gonna make B a lot harder to defend. Gives them that option as they are gonna find the timing on the Robulus. Swag gets another big pick for the Sandbaggers, and the timing. Stotsy, how's this fight gonna go?
Be ready for this.
This could be round deciding. Yeah, Stotsy does find it. A swing out on the long as Dylan takes out Craze. Bomb still in hand as the Sandbaggers are going to reconnect. 2v2.
They touched. They really wanted to reconnect there. It's going to be 2v1. It's going to be Devin.
Both teams seem so unsure about what to do. There's so much at stake here as Dylan plants down, takes out Swag. Stotsy with a quick trade. Does no idea where the last is at. Willian with the op, the glass cannon op. He's going to be holding. He takes him out. Wow.
No armor needed. Willian comes in clutch. And honestly, he could have did it with the pistol as he's going to graffiti the body. He is hyping up the boys right now as Willie is a wonderful hype man. And still, they did not get out of that like how they should have.
Yeah,
they found the early advantage and they threw it away once again. And honestly, I get we're holding the anchor A, Willie in with the op, but I want to see the op be proactive.
Dude, there's so much that happened in that round. So much to talk about. I mean, both teams just like obviously not really sure what to do. So many trades going back and forth, opportunities for both sides. And then to top it off, Willian with the glass cannon op on a player who's already low does manage to close it out. I mean, this game could not be any closer right now. Regardless of, Sandbaggers being 2 rounds down, as Willian has picked up armor this time around. Jace Lee going into cave, doubled up this time, takes up Fex. Solo pushing, but they are up ramp. Swag is taking a lot of space, and that's a free plant.
Yeah, this is a very weird round as nobody else is solidified on the site.
But how do you post plant this at this point? There's still 5 alive.
You need deep CT control, and they're not getting that, so now it's going to be Stotsy.
Oh, a pre-fire, but he gets 2! It's 3v3 now, as we're going to quickly come out. Jag, Swag, and Ninetail Fox with a nice crossfire there, as Willian with the op. Yeah, forced to try it either 1v3 retake or save, and he's going to tuck tail and save. Sandbaggers securing a 9th.
Of 9th and tailed, 9-tailed Fox being a huge part of why that site was able to open up, but Stotsy just defending the ramp with his life, pre-fires the double spray down this is Tendy, but the spray control was looking like it was something like Premiere because that was insane.
And the greatest part about this game so far is the lack of fear from these players. They are not scared. We are running up ramp. We might be down 2 rounds. We might be, potentially looking at the end of our season, but Swag's still making the space that he needs for his team, finding that opening that they needed to make that round work.
To have the presence of mind to not even contest Cave whenever you know that they doubled up and pushed Cave, you're like, nope, just let them have it because we have the site. I was wanting deep CT control, but if you can defend ramp like that, then it doesn't even matter. Now Salty Scripters, once again, it's going to be Willie in with the op in hand. Everybody else forced down to a pistol. There's a good chance we're going to look at a tie game unless Willie can do something a little crazy. He has shifted over to the B side, but he may have done it right at the wrong time as they want to go donut.
Yeah, Sandbagger is being forced to, similar to, what was that, 2-3 rounds ago? Looking, there is an op in round. I didn't even notice that, but really are going to need to clear their corners here. It's kind of scary going up fast. Does check jump up, but another player, Big Box, is going to take down Dylan, specifically taking down Stotsy. He put the second on the Craze, does finally get traded out, but there's a lot of damage that I don't think they want to see. Oh, Hamby walking in front of the smoke. No one's protecting him on the plan either. Now a 2v1. Once again, should still go in favor of Sandbaggers here, but Salty Scripters are making this way more expensive than I'm sure Sandbaggers wanted.
Yeah, and Willie just pulled himself out of the round in that 2v2. He was not expecting it was actually a 3v2. He was not expecting it to go to a 2v2. But man, that is tilting whenever you move the op over from A to B because they've been hitting B, and the round that you do it, of course they go A. So like I said, you want to be proactive with the op, but you don't want to lose it. I would love to see him maybe get aggressive towards A. If he doesn't see anything, then get it moving early.
Yeah, absolutely. As clearly Willie N has been able to have some impact on this gun, but so far has just not been, I think, pointing it in the right directions against these executes. Or not even. Can you
go to free cam?
Go to free cam.
Go to free cam and take us to Donut. Sly Buffalo wants to know what Donut is, so Sly Buffalo is going to learn where Donut is. It is a call out on this map, so when the players start pushing over here, this circular object, and you can see it on the mini map where we are, it looks like a donut, so it's called Donut. And it's very integral for the players to kind of pinch on the A site from going mid and A main.
If you don't know what donut is, you're a donut. How about that?
Whoa! Hey, people are new.
Okay, maybe a little mean.
That's so messed up, and that's what I expect from a Sandbaggers fan.
Gotta be a little mean to win a couple rounds here, right?
Gotta get. Hey, they have gotten me. They've gotten angry as it's gonna be. I don't know who that was. That just peaked Cave. I believe it was Jace Lee, who has been a force, but has been shut down in the recent rounds.
Yeah, opting to give Jag maybe a smart play here, as they still manage to keep all 5 players alive. Salty or Sandbaggers in position to try and execute. I'm assuming we might see potential noise over here from A and fake, but instead Jace Lee's gonna jiggle and he's gonna lose his head. Really in though. Finds one on A. What kind of comms is going to leave, though, as Hampy just goes completely unchecked. Nice Fox, though, coming from Cave through that smoke. Yeah. Somehow manages to sneak around and trade him. Bex connects with a nade. And now it's 2v3. Willie N being once again forced to retake with the op. Bomb goes down. Not really good post position. Or post plant spots here. As we are so close to the brick. Dylan finds one.
Let's get a nade.
Does a lot of damage, but stops holding it, and Nine-Tailed, Crazed, each taking down one, and Sandbaggers take the lead, just like that.
Yeah, this T side has been absolutely dominant. If you're Salty Scripters, you may want to consider taking a timeout here, as the economy, Willie in, he's been able to save that op round after round, but the economy on everybody else is not so good, as there it is. Hey, what can I say? I can call it.
Better late than never. Right?
Yeah, I mean, you would love to see it maybe after losing 3 in a row, but They still converted. Then they lose 3 in a row and call a timeout. But man, this game has gotten out of hand for Salty Scripters, and it's crazy because a lot of these rounds that they lost, they were able to find the early advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the one thing that I'm really hoping to see from Salty Scripters from here on out is that they're able to retain that confidence. I probably should have talked more about the eco, though, as I'm just now realizing that they don't really have enough money to buy here. And in fact, they are going to choose to only half buy. Well, other than Dylan, who goes all the way down to 900. They do have max loss bonus, so should be able to buy up, maybe with a little less util. Deagle's M4, MP9, I mean, it's possible. But, like, realistically, you're looking at potentially handing Sandbaggers game point here.
Yeah, but they are going to get aggressive towards mid. You're not going to see that anchorage on the A site that we're used to, but they're already up B. There's really nobody here but pistols. We'd like to see the M4 go on the B site, but bomb's going to go down as the cavalry starting to group up through CT.
And I don't think I see a single kit in play either, so if they want any chance at actually retaking this, they're going to need to go fast.
One smoke.
No reason not to go for it when you have enough money to buy next round as well. 5v5, Willian gets the first. Fex finds a trade onto Jacely. SCPs are going to start flooding on the site. A small gap. Crazed gets one. Next on another. Fex and Swag holding a crazy crossfire, and there's no chance at the CTs even touching the bomb. Sandbaggers reach match point.
I'm not sure what's happening here. This is something that we did not expect for Salty Scripters.
So this was not in the script.
No, and they are feeling salty as the Sandbaggers, I mean, they have them down match point.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of plays, a lot of individual plays that have kind of led them to this moment, but that B rush is exactly what they needed.
But they've shown us multiple times so far that they can adapt. I really want to see them adapt here. Take us to overtime. Jacely has been so deadly in Jag, and he does manage to find the timing on the Nine-Tailed Fox. Take down a big name for the Sandbaggers. 5v4.
What is going on here?
I don't know.
There we go.
We're going crazy. I'm going crazy. They still have this bottom mid control. I don't know who I'm watching. I just realized there's no like player name tag at the bottom middle like there's supposed to be. Who's it? Hampy gets a little too aggro. I mean, Ray's just so happy to be.
It's like the third person. Look at this Molly view we're gonna see.
I mean, maybe
it's the same thing. It's like a third person view as
also the ob scoping as well. But Willie N has been. I mean, why do they keep walking into this op on A? Like, can we ask that question real quickly?
Because the one round that they did bring the op B, they went A and it was completely empty.
But at this point, yeah, no. Willian, please rotate, and he is. They are going to start stacking towards B, and I mean, what do you do if you're Sandbaggers? I mean, they've made this work before. It's a 3v4 right now. They have Swag, Fex, and Cray still in the round.
They're going to try to go donut. And this cubby play from Dylan.
Oh yeah, only 26 seconds. They think they can fake B and go A, but who is this? Dylan and Cubby is going to find two. Traded out by Swag. Swag now in a 1v3. Might have enough time to get bomb down, but what can he really do from here? Willian just making some noise. Is going to run out fast. Oh, he has enough time.
Careful.
If they're not careful, okay. Jacely secures them 11 and keeps them alive for now, but they need one more to even just look at overtime.
Yeah, I don't know. Salty Scripters, that was a must-win round, obviously. I think now is the round. If you're Willie, you take the op over to B. You got to expect to rush. Sandbaggers have found success rushing B time and time again. Bring that op over, shut the door in their face, and take this into overtime. And then in overtime, you can go back to anchoring A.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's what we're going to see. I'm going to be honest. I am expecting a B rush from Sandbaggers.
I mean, how do they adapt, right? They've been doing it so well so far, and maybe that's just doing what worked last round, right? Continue to spread out.
Yeah, I guess, but whenever they spread out, they usually go down a couple man advantage, and on the final round of regulation, that's something that you don't want to do.
I mean, Jacely has found numerous timings on the Jag, this time opting to give it up.
Look where Dylan is right now. Dylan's all the way up mid.
Completely alone in mid as well. I mean, this is either gonna be a game-saving play. He's gonna come up heroically, or completely give the man advantage. Smoke goes down. His position's known. There's a person on shelf. He's gonna watch. He connects onto Crazed. Is he gonna be the hero that they need right now?
I don't know. Don't you dare walk out into that op again, as it's going to be this B push starting to happen. You got to stay strong now.
Sandbaggers, they're just walking out on both ends. They're out on A. They have a player
Nobody's
through
watching
cave.
cave.
Nine-tailed pulls out a nade at the worst time. Jace still alive, still having impact on this B bomb site, not allowing them to plant. No more smokes in play either for Sandbaggers. Swag under the pressure takes on his own teammate and falls. Now it's just a 1v4. This is looking like OT for Salty Scripters. Is this what they needed to get back into this? Oh, Fex finds one.
It's possible. Dylan and Jace Lee are super low. This is not over. He sees Dylan cross into cave, but it's going to be Willie to take us into overtime. 12-12. And we talk about the standings of these two teams, how different they are. I mean, 7-4 for Salty Scripters, and 3-8. Sorry, for Sandbaggers. So,
and now, like, what do you think is, like, as a Sandbagger player, like, what is going through your mind? You guys had it. You had multiple game points there. Was it like 2 or 3 at least? And now you're in overtime. Are you going to be able to recreate some of that magic, some of those miracle rounds that you had in regulation?
Yes, they will if they go B. That's the thing. They keep probing. They keep losing players. They keep walking out into the crosshair.
Yeah,
really,
like, what is that? Why are we still walking out A main when we're, like, clearly looking at B to finish with the bomb?
I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm supporting Salty Scripters. I think you got to talk to your boys and see what's going on inside their heads. As maybe they're just surprised to be here, as they were the heavy underdog going into this matchup, but now looks like it's going to be more towards an A lane, and Willie brings the out boosted up. They are just avoiding him like the plague. He does not go to the correct site at all.
Clearly someone has put some sort of tracking device on Willie and said, we don't want to go near you. And I mean, to be fair, I didn't even realize Willie is 18-12. Like, has managed to find some frags so far. The other reason... Sorry. Yeah. The other reason they could be avoiding B is this Jace Lee guy on 23 frags right now has been a menace in cave. Even when he falls back to sight. You
gotta smoke that, guys.
Ninetail's just not looking yet completely unsmoked.
You have to smoke something.
They just walked out. I mean,
they threw all their smokes B, walked in, no smokes on A, and they're learning why you should probably throw the smokes towards the site that you want to hit, as the op goes down from Swag onto the connection of Willie in.
Yeah, there might not have been.
Finally have the lead.
There might not have been anyone home, but it doesn't matter when they can just. They don't need to be on site to be able to shoot you. Yeah. They can be standing off the site and still have full vision of you trying to walk up. And so Sandbaggers calling their first timeout now, as they're realizing that they need something. They need a hero.
I think the conversation is, guys, we practice our B smokes, but does anybody actually know A smokes? Because that was, again, they triple smoke B. They try to sell the fake, but you can't really sell the fake with just with no smokes, as you were saying.
Yeah, and
Willie needs to go back to B here, by the way. Just don't go back to A. They did it once. They're not going to do it again. Just say, screw it. You guys won anyways. Go back to B with the op.
Why doesn't he just go mid? Up again. What if Willie just went mid? Because in that way...
Screw that.
But then if he went mid...
They're going to do the boost up. They're going to do the boost up. Oh, just trust me. It's the Willie game plan.
They instantly smoke long. They instantly smoke long.
They can instantly smoke it, but the boost up, I don't think the smoke matters. It does matter as they disassemble. Yeah. And Swag mollies on Robulus.
Yeah, at this point, Robulus has been kind of taken out of this game so far by Sandbaggers, but now it's a question on whether or not we can shut down Jace Lee. Spam to the smoke as it's gonna fade just after they plant the bomb at the very least. Oh, but Stotsy almost found the timing of his life. 2v1 now, as smoke is going to go down on bomb.
No, this isn't planted at all. Yeah, this is... Wait, did we get off the bomb? No, we're still in front of the spray. Cool. 14-12, as there is a threat of terrorism in the chat. from Ping. Turn the auto observer production, or I will blow up CSC HQ. And hold on.
This is auto. He's want me to turn it
No,
off?
turn it off.
Turn it off?
Ping also says, "Let me come cast."
Ping, get in here. Do you have access? You can take over.
I don't know if he has access. Can we move? Move him in.
Drag
Can I
him,
move
drag him in, drag him in.
I gotta find him. Ping, I'm looking for you. Oh, he's in the media. There we go.
Ping, take it
All right,
away.
turn the observer off.
I'm observing now.
Are you alive, Ping? Oh, can he speak?
Maybe not.
He can't speak. He said.
We're gonna move
Hold on,
somewhere
hold
else.
on. Can you move him? Are you able to move him?
Maybe. Surely we can just like find our way to
Move
another
him.
VC. Oh, wrong
Yeah,
computer.
found him. Hello?
This is the most tense round of the game. And
It's a 2v4.
we're,
Ping's mic is still not working.
And we're
Gets
juggling
crazed. Ops.
oh no, Discord might be broken. I might have ruined everything now. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, there we go.
We're in. For a second, I thought Discord was broken.
I think it was.
Am I in this game still? There we go. 15-12. Oh, Salty Scripters might be one round away from winning, but we have two casters
Look at
now.
a screen share there.
Oh yeah,
We do need the screen share. Hey,
this might be.
So,
my first
Mono,
one.
let's lock in here for a round of Counter-Strike. How about it, all right?
so one round. Willie's gonna take it over. Willie and Ace. As the stream is
Oh,
gray on my end.
I have no permission to watch a stream.
No, I think it. Oh, what?
This is unreal.
Well, hold on. It's gray for me too.
Okay. All right.
How about
It
now?
happened to me at first. Restart your stream. There we go. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Oh!
Boom.
Sick, all right. And we had attack bonds, too, which does aid us in this one here. My goat, Willian, here on the T side. Not biased.
I've
We
been
can't-
very biased.
We can't have. I've been very biased too, but now it's 2v1.
You have Twitch chat. Twitch chat once. Well, actually, more people have come in here. More Willie supporters. Let's go, Willie.
No, let's go swag. Let's go sandbaggers.
So, Ping, how much of this have you watched?
Not a whole lot. I had a 13-11 game.
Did you win?
Did you win?
Nope.
Oh,
Oh,
was that the like playoff decider match?
Yep.
Oh,
oh. That doesn't matter. We're here now.
You'll-
but it's a playoff
LeBron
decider match
GM
for the
moves.
sandbaggers.
Oh, so a lot riding on here on these next 3 rounds. We are still under those tech bonds. Holy crap.
You broke everything. Discord broke for you. The server broke.
You know, maybe Discord as a whole just...
Yeah.
Team speaks better.
No, now I'm just kind of hanging out. It's
Yeah.
yeah. Cast, so
Well-
I didn't have to have auto observer on and make me want to shoot myself. But
Yeah, you were threatening some terrorism in the chat. If we could see that,
Okay.
You did say that you're gonna blow up CSC HQ.
To be fair, in my defense, originally this was going to be a solo cast production, and I'm sick, so I got like all
Light
the
work.
excuses in my back. Yeah.
light work for a guy like me, you know. CSC broadcast.
Hey, light work for a guy like me as I solo run. It works.
Dude, if it wasn't for this cough button, I would have like probably killed all of our viewers by now, coughing into my mic.
Do it.
I've been coughing. I've just been, I have this really nifty little button that like,
The mute button?
yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't have that whenever I did the Foxtrot stream, and I just started sneezing profusely, and I muted in Discord, but I realized it didn't matter at all.
No, exactly.
It was
Yeah.
really bad.
Muting in Discord doesn't really help if you're pulling your mic in OBS.
does not. And what is going on with these tech paws?
I don't know,
I
but
did see a purchase on the CT side, so that's promising signs here.
it looks like there's all 10 players still. Can we do like a skin review? Is that a thing? Or is that cringe?
You know, I'm all for skins.
It's kind of hard with
Our beautiful
the HUD
blob
and-
production HUD is in the way.
Yeah, I kind of realized that.
Is that a Bowie tiger tooth?
That is a tiger tooth. You know, non-biased. Willie had a cool knife
The round
skin as
started.
well. Oh, cool.
Here we go. Back into it here. First round of the second half of overtime. Salty Scripters looking to continue their good run here on the season. And Sandbaggers, they really need the win here. 3 rounds. A long mountain to climb here, Momo.
Yeah, Willie deciding not to go with an op. I thought they were going to boost up towards the B side, but they have A in their sight.
5 rifles here looking to get a little bit mobile. You're walking into the op here. 9-tailed fox. Fox is going to the crack here. Oh, missed op shot. Jace Lee's going to hit the connection here on Fox. The op will connect here on Jace Lee. The trade frag, but the molly comes out. The way the op are here inside of the temple. This Dotsie that's going to find Hampy as well. It's now an even 3-on-3 situation. It gets a little awkward here in the A side, but Robbie List from the back line. Going to get dropped by Crazed here. The headshot connects out of the A4. These 2 remaining T players here.
There's no smoke for Donut. This is what's making it so awkward.
Dalen, 1v3 in a dream. Let's hear some information towards the CT side. The bomb is loose in front of player number 3. That's Swag. He's got that thing covered up. With only 35 seconds, it's looking more and more like a pipe dream here for Dalen. Take some shots away. But this is only a matter of time here before this round is concluded. Somehow,
Don't kill the 1v1.
he's still alive. Yeah, this is getting a little weird here. Sandbaggers. All right, there we go. Crazed does confirm it. A 13th here for Sandbaggers. They punched their first round here into the second half of overtime. They only need 2 more here to tie it up and take us to a second.
See, Robulus went mid there. He had the only smoke on the side of Salty Scripters, leaving Donut completely uncovered. And then he goes down to the Donut player, just making things even more weird. As Willian now elects to have the op, we are going to see the boost up towards the... No, he's going to take it A. He plays so weird with the op. He's a weird guy.
Willie, always an interesting fella, for sure. What is he right now? He's running back
He is
all
in
the way from
spawn.
spawn. Long walk here for Willie.
He's the utility guy.
Rest of the scripters just hanging out here outside of the B doors. They haven't taken any lane control, so they're going to have to try to reconfirm some information here. They do have the numbers to do so.
Faking A.
A fake here and a ham fake. Nazi still here with a smoke grenade to trying to deny this B head. Really gets the boost up. If he gets challenged, they're actually going to pull this rotation here off this utility. This is working out really well here for the scripters. Right into the crosshairs of Willie. He's going to drop him with the first kill. Swag does find Dalen here. Immediate trade back. He's in a bit of an awkward situation. Low HP. They're only going to push him forward here. And it will be Jace. That does drop Swag. Now just these 3 players for the retake. Hampy going to cut it off from mid. And it's all coming up. Salty Scripters. H4K looking to confirm it, but Crazed has something to say. HE right in the pocket. Drops into 55. So a lot of work to be done here if he wants to claw this one back away, but I don't see a world where they give it away. But hang on a moment, because Crazed has found another one. Bomb now planted here for this short player, but it will be Hampy to find Crazed. Salty Scripters 5-16.
Yeah, that is just going to improve their standings. They are looking stronger and stronger each game they play, as they started to pull the rotations after the smoke dissipated on the A side of things, and it was just the wrong time and the right play from Salty Scripters.
I guess so. I can't really talk for the rest of the game, but you know.
Yeah. It was a interesting game. So on the side of CT for Salty Scripters, they would find themselves in a 5v3 advantage, and then somehow the Sandbaggers would pull it back and usually win the round. time and time again while Willie sat on A anchoring with the op in hand. But apparently Discord was having issues for everyone, because Willie put in the chat that Discord crashed and it was mad funny.
Yeah, I think everyone's Discord must have went down then. It's just perfectly timed for me to come in here. I mean, good to see that Willie had an improved performance. I know he's kind of had a rough go of it. I do have the little bit of insider information that the team was looking to set him up a little bit more here on the op here later on in the season, headed into playoffs. That is something to look forward to, that Willie stick, the WAP, coming out to play here a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I've played with Willie. I've seen him have the op in hand, and he is dangerous with it. I want to see him, whenever time and time improves, I want to see him play a little more aggressive with it, kind of get in their face with the big green and just show them how it's done, lay it all on the line. But I mean, he had a fine performance, and so did everybody else on the side of H4K, Salty Scripters. Couldn't think of the name.
I'm sure they did, Momo.
I'm trying to find
3 rounds of that.
I don't know when the standings update, but so Salty Scripters improved to 8-4. Sandbaggers going to be 3-9. Not the greatest season for them, but I mean, they were punching up a lot that game, and they played very, very well. Yeah, even though you only saw 3 rounds.
That was a fun game to cast, at least from my perspective. I had a lot of fun watching that game.
I know Ping had a lot of fun watching that game, and I also had a lot of fun watching that game. And I mean, it's 11:16 at night. I think most of the games have cleared out, and I mean, that's really all I got from me. Ping, do you have anything you want to add?
Momo's really cool guy.
Hey, thank you. I still show up, unlike Noodle, who is deciding to go play bingo tonight besides join us here.
I have to plus rep that, because otherwise, once again, I would have been completely alone by myself, solo casting, observing, producing. And so if it weren't for you, Momo, who joined my knight in shining armor, this would have been a much tougher night.
Crossfire finished up. I had to cast Kitten's team, and then yeah, showed up here, got to cast this game, and that's everything from Crossfire CSC tonight.
And thank you to Ping as well for saving us from that
horrid
auto director.
He threatened to bomb the CSC HQ. Don't thank him.
But yeah, there's only so much I can watch of the models bouncing up and down in the corner.
They were bouncing up and down on Willie, but thank you guys so much for joining us, and until next time, thank you for watching.
Just another day on the shelf. Pull me from my silhouette. Years we've been astray. Now a broken shell remains. I cannot embrace what I regret. Round and round, around I go. The spinning makes me ill. An image held inside the very world I build. Please help now, 'cause I can't even feel enough to know if I get out. I'm numb to the pain, but hollow without. Floating in a world of glass, I can imitate. Got a smile worth its weight when the mirror breaks. Will someone ask? Round and round, around I go. The spinning makes me ill. A hostage held